All right, I think it's good. I'm pretty sure it's good. Yeah, okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. I think I'm good. I accidentally turned on the stream. I think. I did accidentally turn on the stream. I like earlier. There's like a 2-second like upload that's like, stop. Yeah, because the last thing I apparently streamed was Crash Bandicoot, and that's weird. But hello, everybody. Hi, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Halloween. All the holidays that I missed. Thanksgiving for those who are Canadian and American, because both of yours fit somewhere in there, right? I can't remember when Canadian Thanksgiving is, like the version of Thanksgiving. I'm not saying it's Thanksgiving particularly, but I know that there's a version of it, and that's just the thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this to the thing. What's the thing? It's the Discord. The Discord down in the description below if you want to join. It's a dead server. Okay, anyway, yeah, it's fine though. It's good. I'm really bad at that. I've been really bad, but I've been horrific lately of staying on track of being like alive at all. And so therefore I don't think YouTube is gonna like gonna tell anybody that I'm here. I don't think. I'm not sure. Let's give this a go. Hold on. If not, I just want to get my thoughts out and my mind out and everything. And I was gonna record a video, and then I was like, well, if it's gonna be an uncut video, I may as well here be to be. Well, maybe it should have been, because now I'm tripping over my words. But you know, like I just wanted to be able to be available if anybody had like any burning questions or anything like that. Not that I think or expect that there would be, but something crazy today is I tuned on my channel expecting less subscribers, and it turns out we got more subscribers. So happy 86 subscribers today. Hopefully I don't lose any by doing this stream. Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully not. But yeah, I've been dead. I'm not dead, but, you know, dead in the sense of, like, life has been busy. I started school, and school got crazy, and then I started a job, and then I had another job to go with it, because gig economy stuff is always profitable. And so I've been out of time. I've been really out of time. But also, I've been this last year, I've been very much a sad boy. 2025, Mustard Chuck isn't here because he keeps not feeling good about doing YouTube. Which, you know, it comes with its goods and bads. Because this last year, I had a lot of time to reflect. Like, there is a very particular reason why I decided to delete my stream. I'm going to, not my stream, my channel. I'm going to my brain was like, I'm going to refresh my stream just in case if it hates me. But I don't think it does. Okay, cool, awesome. Because everything froze for a second, and I was like, oh, what if I can't see the live chat? Because I've had that happen to me before, where it doesn't, like, update it, and then it's just like, I don't know. But again, I don't have any expectations of people to be here, because it's a Saturday, and it's a Saturday after Christmas, which means typically, like, some people are like, well, Saturday just works better for me, you know, sort of thing. So maybe people have parties or something like that. But this is going to be very short and brief and everything like that. Because, again, I was just going to do an uncut video because it felt better than trying to chop, like, words into things and do things. And I don't know. It was just feeling at the time. Maybe it would have been better as a like, video and being able to cut my stream of line of thought. Because now I'm just going everywhere from everywhere to Tuesday. But anyway. You guys, I deleted my channel, and back on track, I deleted my channel, and it was terrible idea. I regret every single moment of it, because I was at the lowest point of my life, and, like, thank God for therapy, by the way. I was so depressed at that point. That was a moment of my life where everything was just kind of blowing up and tragically, like, crumbling from left to right to up to down to everything. Because I've learned about myself this last year, this last 365 days of 2025. I've learned that I have a tendency to pressure myself in a weird way that causes strain on relationships with people. I've been talking to my therapist about this, and I don't know if it's going to make sense trying to describe it, but I found myself in this like weird block where it was like, here's a commitment, here's a commitment, here's a commitment, and then kind of like not following through with anything because I would overload myself with the idea of I can be there in some ways. And we're uncovering a lot of things that kind of suggests like it's more of a trauma response. I'm not gonna go into the trauma stuff because that's a very like word that I am very cautious to use because I never recognized it as such. And my therapist was like, well, we'll have to see if it is trauma, like this sort of thing. And I was like, yeah, we'll have to see if it's trauma because it doesn't feel like it should be. But, like that sort of thing. And like, I think that I've caused way too much strain on myself this last year and like the years prior. Like, it's always been building up to this thing where it's been like, I've had many, many, many rough patches in my life where I've built up like a really good community on YouTube or a really good community in my friends and everything, and then something happens and then everything kind of falls apart left to right, like I was saying before, and it's just all gone. And I think, and it's hard not to think, like, I don't want to blame myself as the bad guy, but, like, at the same time, it's hard not to, like, kind of recognize yourself as the catalyst when it's something that happens in your life repetitively. Like, you're like, oh, this is sort of just happening over and over and over again, and it's something that I might be causing. And to be fair, like, everybody always has a hand in every single like interaction with people, but how you respond versus how do you react, and how like you engage and how you don't engage, and things like that. And so like I just needed time to recover, I think, because I panicked and thought like I was on this deep trend of feeling like I was like, everybody hates me when nobody hated me. Like, like it was like, I can't be around anybody. So therefore I need to delete my channel. I need to delete everything. I need to remove myself socially. And then I felt really guilty doing it. And then, rewinding back, it was like, okay, now I'm going to pressure myself because I feel really guilty about deleting everything and removing myself from the internet and doing everything. And it led to a point where like the last thing I was doing was Silksong, and I guess I streamed Crash Bandicoot. I barely remember doing that, but I started pressuring myself to try and create content, and then it led into another cascade of I don't really want to be here because I'm feeling emotionally drained 100% of the time. And now I'm just kind of back, but at the same time, but that was kind of like the root of it, was that I guilted myself out of being guilty, and that guilt caused me to leave guilt and created new guilt. And so this last year has been an emotional roller coaster because I thought maybe like it would be like a rise above, find new endeavors and go to school and do all these things. And it led to, you can't do anything. You have crippling depression. And now you're laying in bed half the time or just enveloping yourself in work, which has been good in some instances, like I've stabilized myself financially in some ways, and other ways I've been like neglecting myself as like a person because I'm like, oh, I can just work and just do the workaholic thing and just be here and just do things, and it's weird. It's weird. And I know this is a really weird stream, but I refuse to delete it because I want to be able to communicate this. I feel a lot better because, like I said, I've been going to therapy. I'm still going to therapy because not everything is resolved. But I have done accelerated resolution therapy, and for some reason that has been like the switch. Working with that, with combinations of reaching out to people and making new friends as of recently, has kind of made me feel a lot better about myself in some weird ways. Like, it's been one of those times where you're like, oh, things are starting to feel good. Things are starting to like feel better now. I'm no longer in this state of like remorse or whatever stage of grief it is. Like if this is like the acceptance part of stages of grief, I feel like hurrah, I made it finally. It took me a year, but I'm here now. And I honestly can't wait to like I'm legitimately excited to get back into making content and things like that. And no, I think I have a better handle. I think I have a better handle of how to handle it, how to not overwhelm myself, and how to actually commit to the things that I want to do. Because again, I've been working with my therapist on this, like on how to like get myself into that mental state where I'm not feeling self-conscious or not feeling like this project is a waste of time or anything like that. Because there's a complicated like relationship I have with like going on this journey for the last like what 10 years. 20 was it 2016 or was it 2018? I think it was 2016. Right. I think it's been 10 years. That's kind of weird. Like, 10 years coming up literally in January is when I originally started this channel. And then I restarted the channel in October. So therefore, its official birthday is on October, technically. Even though its pre-birthday as a phoenix for coming from the fire was back in, like, January 2016. And like I am doing so much better and feeling so good about myself right now. Like I'm on my soapbox of, hey guys, guess what? I know I've been gone and absent from everybody's lives, but I'm here now and it's amazing. It's fantastic. It's wonderful, and I'm just happy to be here now. Like absolutely. Like this last let's turn off my sound. My phone is going off. Oh, that's vibrated. I don't want it to vibrate. That's gonna bother me. No one else is gonna hear the vibrations of my phone, but I will, and I'll be like, I honestly shouldn't have my phone in front of me while I'm like streaming because distractions. But also, what is distractions? Because I made a new friend recently, like, and so I don't know if people can relate, but 99% of the time it feels like I'm the one outreaching to friends and being like, hey, can we be friends and friendship and things like that. There have been some people that it's been kind of like a mutual outreach where it's like both and both. Like me and Ripplewave, we're really strong. I value our friendship very much. And but our history has kind of been a back and forth. Like he originally was in our streams, and then we started talking on Discord, then we started working together, and then we're like, we're cool bros, and it's really cool, right? And so that's different, right? But like half the relationships that I create in person when I'm touching grass are like just like it's always I always feel like I have to approach people in order to get contact, which is fine, you know, like it's not anything to complain about because a lot of the people that I've made friends with have been really great people, but in recent times, it's been really hard to go out because, again, I've been espresso depresso. And for the first time in a long time, I had somebody reach out to me. And they are an amazing friend. I don't know if I should say their name right now because I'm still getting to know them. I'm hoping that they eventually will come on to stream with me because we vibe so good together. And I'm hyping this person up even though you may never meet them, but it's been a significant part of my life, and and kind of part of that like last month of like finally getting into that like back into almost what I want to say is normality for me, like for me, not normality for everybody. Like it's just because every person's different, everybody has different personalities, different ways of dealing with life and everything like that, but I am in a state of just feeling better, and it is super exciting, right? And I don't feel regret anymore. Like, I don't feel regret that I deleted my channel. I don't feel regret about any of, like, I am kind of like, okay, some of the things I've done and some of the ways I've treated people are not okay. But I feel like I've learned from it. I feel like I've forgiven myself. I feel like I am in a better spot. And it is just absolutely, it's an amazing feeling to feel. Like 100%, 10,000%. an infinite amount of percent of like, it's really good and it's really nice. And also my job is developing and I'm learning new skills and I'm just all over the place right now, and it's kind of fantastic and amazing and cool. But yeah, I know my train of thought is everywhere, but this is why I was like, okay, maybe edited video. But at the same time, I was like, what if I get to talk to people, which in this case, YouTube hates me and there's no notifications, or people are busy in Christmas or whatever is happening. It's like, so I guess it's just here now. So if anybody watches this, hello. leave a comment down below if you watch this later in life and we're like, ooh, that's cool. Like, okay, I'm going to refresh it one more time because my streamer paranoia is like sometimes the chat just doesn't work and it's just like, nobody tuned in. This is the thing, but you know, it's good though. It's good. But yeah, okay, nice. Okay, yeah, there's nobody here. But it's okay though. It's totally fine. It's 100%. I don't know exactly what happened to it, but yeah. But I know that it's probably because I've been absent and YouTube just hates me and they're like, well, what's a talking stream? Nobody's interested in that. Right? And so, yeah, anyway, I'm getting off track. I shouldn't focus in on like how the live stream's performing because I'm a small YouTuber anyway with only 86 subscribers, 86 active subscribers. So like I'm like okay, I get it. But yeah, look, Happy New Year soon, everybody. I probably won't be able to do a stream on New Year's. I'm never able to because I'm always with family, and so like it's always like shucks. It would be cool one year to be able to be like, oh guys, let's all go do a Happy New Year live stream. Like I think that would be really cool, but I feel like that's in like later life stuff, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, I could go to talk to people about it, but this year I have different plans, so I'm not going to be here on New Year's, so I'm going to say Happy New Year's now. And you guys are all amazing. This has been, well, me and what I've been just kind of feeling, thinking, and been, and where I've been, and how I've been, and everything like that. I will continue Silksong because I really actually want to play it, but there's also other games that I want to play that I have started recording for, like, in an attempt to make a different channel, because there was a point, I don't know if I brought this up during the stream, but there was a point where I was like, oh, I want to disappear and like start a new channel and try to start over from zero. And then I thought about it, and then I thought about it really hard, and then I thought about how I was feeling about it. But quit selling out, cursed my Discord. Yeah, no, it was really hard. I'm just talking about feelings, man. You don't need to be here. It's very like weird. But welcome, quit selling. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Very good to see you. I was just talking about, what was I just talking about? Oh yeah, I'm gonna finish my train of thought. Otherwise, I'm gonna completely lose it. Midnight Cat, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Very good to see everybody. Hello. All right, I guess this is where the difference between making a pre-recorded video versus a live stream gets into what, huh, who? Because now I have people. It might have been easier to like wait a moment to see if people would come in, but then it would be like 18 minutes later. But yeah, I still wanted to say hello. I've been playing Silksong since I got it for Christmas. Silksong is awesome. I need to finish that. That's so cool. That's awesome. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's after Christmas. Yeah, it has been a year. It has been quite the year. It's been a crazy year, and that's why I'm streaming, is because I just want everybody to know that I'm feeling, I was feeling bad, and now I'm feeling great. And there was a point in my, but the thing I was talking about, because if anybody watches the earlier stuff, I need to be able to say this. There was a point where I was like, okay, to fill everybody in, because I'm going every which way to fill everybody in. Yeah, I'm glad you caught a stream, but it's always good to see you. It's always awesome. And thank you everybody who messaged me about Merry Christmas or Happy Birthday in this last month, even though I was not active on Discord, because I was like gone. I was just absolutely gone. I was at like the lowest point in the end of November to the last weeks of December for myself that I've ever really like been in for a while. But My brain. Oh yeah. Okay. Long story short, because I keep forgetting about it. I was gonna start a new channel and start from zero, and then I felt I didn't feel right, and so that's why I'm here back now. Because I was like, oh, maybe because Mustard Chuck is an identity to me. I know you guys are coming in mid conversation, but I also want to make sure I finish my thought because I've been talking for the last 18 minutes about myself, and it's been kind of crazy. but it's always it started to feel bad when I started to build a new channel and started to do new things because I've been on this like really wild emotional journey for the last year because I've been going to therapy, I've been doing all this stuff, I've been doing like self-help, I've been very fickle with doing YouTube because I've had conflicting feelings about it for a while because of the whole channel deletion and then being like coming back and being like, well, no, it's okay, right, and everything like that. So yeah, it's been kind of crazy. It feels longer than 2 months since you last streamed. Yeah, it does. It really does. It feels like it's been forever. And it was kind of at a moment where I was like, I am done with streaming. I don't feel good. Right. And I've been sleeping. And working 90% of my life as of recently. I haven't been working on any projects. I kind of resigned out of school and audited my class so I wouldn't have to get a grade. So I just kind of floated through that. And then like I've been working 2 jobs and like just kind of like being absent and keeping myself busy, and that's been kind of crazy, and I'm ready to get out of that flow and get back into what I love doing because I do love streaming and I do love making content as I am able to because life still has to be busy because something being an adult something responsibilities something blah, right? And so it's just kind of crazy. But I'm glad that you guys are still here and that people are still have a pulse and are able to be awesome because it's a thing. Yes. Oh, I got news on colleges since I last saw you. Also, things are going forward for me. Tell me about it. What's going on? What's the news? I wanted to come up with a different word, but then Kim Possible started getting into my head, and I was like, "What's the sitch?" But I was like, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I wanted to see you playing Silksong, but like when you were streaming, it was like 4 a.m. in Germany, so I wasn't able to watch it. Yeah, time zones are fickle. Time zones are the worst. Time zones are difficult. I guess it's like closer to midnight for you then, right? Because like I was playing Silksong later in the evening then, so yeah, it's still late for you, man. Go to bed. No, don't go to bed. Stay up. I haven't seen you in a moment. How you doing? Nah, I need updates, Quincelio. I need updates. What's your life like? What's going on? But yeah, dude, Silksong is such a fun game. I know I haven't played it in forever, and the next stream is gonna be like, what song, where song, whose song, why song, question song, because it's gonna be like, I don't know where I'm at, but it's going to be okay at the same time because I don't remember exactly what happened. But we'll figure it out. I got accepted to every program I applied for 2 different colleges. One near me that I would want to go to for media foundations and marketing, and have a high school dual credit for film studies. Oh, that's so cool! That's awesome. Sorry, I stuttered through that one. But that's awesome. That's so cool. I did the film program for like a little bit, and then tried to do cinematography, and I was like, I like doing independent stuff, so I never finished my degree. But that's freaking amazing. That's cool. Ah, dude, college is so fun when you're like, I love college. I like going to school. I like learning. I like doing new skills. But my brain goes everywhere from Tuesday. So I'm not sure if a constructive class is something that's like technically like, or not a constructive class, but because classroom settings are actually really good for me for learning. I do really well in them. But outside of that, like doing the consecutive, like take class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like, okay, I'll take class 1, 2, 3. Oh, what's that? And then I'll go down off on another stream and be like, I have to come back to that. And then I come back to it. I'm like, I lost interest. I want to do that now. And then I go 1, 2, and I'm like, oh wait, there's something over here. And so like I start taking all these classes. I've been going to college forever because of this. I've been like, oh, I think this is interesting. Oh, I like the idea of 3D modeling, and I like the idea of like finance stuff, and I like the idea of film and digital media and sound engineering and everything, but I've never been able to get myself to stick to one program, which has prevented me from actually getting a degree beyond an associate's, because I've completed an associate's, but I've never completed a bachelor's. Maybe I should make that a life goal. But that's so awesome. I believe in you for college, Quetzalio. That's freaking cool. Do you start this semester, or do you start like in the fall semester, or like how is that? It's 1 a.m. for now. I can stay for like for a half an hour. That's fair. I am almost out of time too, honestly. But I want to stay a little bit longer because you guys came in and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so cool, it's so awesome. It's freaking amazing to talk to you guys, and it's freaking amazing that people are still here after all this time, after all this wishy-washiness of me being like back and forth and being like, right, a little unstable. But you know, it's good though. It's only 2 days, and I've surpassed your playtime for Silksong. It's because Silksong is addicting, and I limit myself to doing it on streams, so therefore it becomes a thing. So that should be the next stream. I should jump right back into Silksong for a little bit and do that, because that would be cool. I bet you're way ahead of me too. I bet you're like way up there. You're like, wow, this is freaking cool. That's freaking awesome. But yeah. It's good though. It's good. I'm glad to be back, guys. I'm glad that I am like still breathing, have a pulse, able to move forward with my life, and able to just kind of be here now. I'm honestly glad to be back. I'm glad that I'm back on like a mood to be here, like in the sense of like vibes. You know, I feel very great. I start the dual credit next semester in February. Is the dual credit start every Tuesday, and have college programs scheduled to start in September. Oh, that's cool. That sounds awesome. So you're getting a head start with the dual credit thing, which like for the high school, for the college, and then it's going to roll right into college, and you're going to be like, hey guys, I'm already ahead of term or a semester. Beat that. And that's really cool. I love those. We had those programs in my high school where you could get college credit and high school credit for it. They were called, what were they called? It wasn't, okay, there was the higher level classes, like the academia classes in high school. But there was a college that I went to that had particular classes within our high school that was direct credits to that college, which is the one I currently went to, and did that. Oh, but what did they call it? They called it something different, because now I'm missing all of the names, because now I'm like AP English, that sort of thing. Like, you know, like AP classes, not AP classes. They were something completely different. There was this program thing where you could go in and you could be like, okay, I'm going to get my history done. I'm going to get my math done. I'm going to get my English done. I'm going to be able to do all these things. It's going to be really good. And I was like, and it was fantastically amazing with that. But I wish I took more in high school, like, because I could have totally gotten my associates pretty much done in high school, which would have been so crazy. That would have been so wild. I didn't, but I took like 2 classes, and then it was all over, because I took it at the last year of my high school, even though it existed the entire time I was there. But that's really cool. That's really awesome. Good for you, Quetzalio. That sounds way to make progress. That sounds like good progress to me. That sounds really nice and awesome. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We're coming up on the last minute because I only have about 30 minutes because I have to go elsewhere and go do adult things. And also I have to clean up this mess behind me sometime tonight. I everything's been haywire under construction. We've had like heating people come in and do adjustments and tell us that we can't put an extra AC unit up above where my desk is. Nobody can see it, but we were gonna put one up here because it does get rather cold up here, and there's one over there, but this room is so big that it probably needs a second one. But they were like, no, it's impossible, and we're like, oh great, love it. Sorry, we can't do it, but you know, unless we get an entirely new heater. Because what happened was that thing on the wall over there that you guys can't see, they don't service it anymore, or do they make any parts. So we can't repair that if it ever breaks, and they don't have any warranties or anything, or any ability to be able to remount it over here and take it apart and put it back together, or extend the hose pipes or anything, because they're all gone, because they use special parts and stuff like that. So that's why it's a no. It's not because they actually can't. It's because they can't. Like, because the ones that we have, because we have two. We have one sitting that has never been used, and one that has been used. And we're like, oh, we should have put it in this side of the room, but it never got mounted. And by the time that we decided to do it, it just kind of collapsed and was dumb because I don't even remember what the Mr. Cool, it kind of sucks on that point. Not gonna lie, but yeah. Anyways, how are you doing, and what were you doing? I was staying alive. I enveloped myself into work, Midnight Cat. I started doing, I started just kind of focusing on just kind of floating for a little bit, because there was a moment in my life where I just, like, the last 2 months has been a moment in my life where I've just kind of been at the bottom of the emotional fall that I've been going through lately. Like, I've been this 2025, I've been incredibly sad, like, incredibly going through the 5 stages of depression really slowly, not depression, 5 stages of grief, incredibly slowly. And it's been a journey, you know. It's been a reflection of actions, reflection of character, reflection of what I'm doing with my life, reflection of everything. And now that I've kind of, like, it's cool that it's been like a literal 365 days of, like, 100% reflection. Technically, it started when I deleted my channel and then restarted my channel, but it's been getting a lot better in the sense of, like, now, like, because I guess it's technically been almost a year and a half, right? Because it's been a year since October since I restarted the channel, and then it's been that extra few months. So yeah, it's been quite some time. But I feel like I have recovered. I feel like I am feeling so much better, and so much like I have, like, a good pulse. I feel healthy. I feel energized. I feel like I don't want to sleep all the time, because that was, like, one of my problems. It was either work or sleep. That was, like, the two things I was really juggling for a long time. But, like, yeah. I've been doing good. That's why I'm streaming. That's why I was like, I wanted to do this stream, was to be able to talk and tell people that I was alive and things are going good. I've been absent from Discord forever because I was just kind of done for a while. But now I'm not. So thumbs up on that, and it's good. But yeah, thanks for asking, Midnight Cat. Yeah, I'm glad you've been able to recover and make your way out. Me too. Honestly, like, I am 100% like so glad that, like, I've been able, like, again, like I said this earlier in the stream, but I don't know at what point. I've been able to forgive myself. I've been able to feel like I've been able to, like, because there's been a lot of things and a lot of drama in my life where I was like, I don't think I took the right actions either, because relationships are two-sided always. Like, it's always like what they did versus what you did and how you responded and how they responded, sort of thing. But I regret a lot of the actions that I took with my friends or just Xing people out and being like, I'm so out of reach at this moment. I went really antisocial this last year. I was, like, absolutely closed off, absolutely emotionally shut down. absolutely just horrible. And I went to therapy, and therapy was like a godsend for me, because I was like, oh, this is actually working after, because we did ART therapy. I don't know what point you guys came in and what I talked about, but ART therapy is accelerated resolution therapy, and it's meant to work through specific times in your life that were more on the traumatic side for you, not necessarily like harshly traumatic, but more like things that you're not letting go of or have to work through, right? That's like the whole concept of it. Like, you can do like extreme, like, oh, this happened and it was really bad, but as my therapist explained it to me, but it's been a really cool experience. It's a little hippy dippy because it's very scripted, and it's like very trying to get into your feelings and stuff like that. But I can say that ever since we started that kind of therapy, it's been very nice for me and very good. Yeah, I've been working on it for about a year now, solidly. Like, well, no, it's been about 7 months. I think I started in May. May would be the first time I started therapy, like officially, like going through. I did try once, and then I gave up like shortly after because I wasn't feeling it with the current therapist that I had. But going back into it, I was like, oh, I'll give it another try, and then it actually started to work. I started connecting with the person I was talking to. It was a lot easier to like open up, and it was freaking cool, and it was freaking awesome, and honestly saved my life, and like genuinely did. But yeah, and I if anybody's listening that has been that I've been in communication with, I want to thank those people for actually like reaching out and still being like, hey, are you okay? Because it's been very like sincerely nice and things like that. And I know I'm doing this on a public forum, and I'm live streaming it, and it's uncut and everything like that, and I'm rambling and repeating myself, but at the same time, it's just how I talk. It's how I am. It's how my brain functions. And I like live streaming because it like lets me go loose and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for asking. Thank you guys for like showing up and being here and always being awesome and being yourselves. Like, I really appreciate it. I always miss you, Midnight Cat. Every time we stream, I'm like, oh, where's Midnight Cat? Because like, you're a cool person, and other side of the world, time zones are hard, but it's always nice. And Quetzalio, you've always been here, and it's really cool and awesome that like, no matter how many times I seem to disappear, you always come back, and that's really cool. And I value that. But yeah, and same with like everybody else. Like, I know not a lot of people have gotten a notification because YouTube's probably like, well, you haven't been alive forever, so nobody's gonna see this one, you know, and things like that. But yeah, I do have to go, because I am on a time limit, because I have the other people that I have the obligations with, but I felt like today was a good day to stream, so I'm here, and now I'm gone. I'm gonna be going, but thank you guys all so much for being here. You guys are amazing people in my life, and I can't wait I'm gonna start streaming more, as frequently as I can. Just because I want to. It's going to kind of be hard to keep a consistent schedule, but I'll be as consistent as possible, because that's what this is all about. It's for fun, being able to say hi and rebuild the channel a little bit to be more of a place that people can come and just be like, hey, I like to be here, because we're all chilling and we're all cool people together. But yeah, you contribute a lot to me and my creature I made from the joy and fun. It's so cool. I'm glad I can be. That's awesome. But yeah, thank you guys, everybody, for watching. Happy New Year, just in case if we don't get a stream in between now and New Year's. Probably will, but just in case, you know, it's totally a thing. But yeah, I also try to be more active in the Discord server. I need to be more active on Discord. I need to figure out how to be more active on Discord. I've been dead for this last 2 months, so absolutely not online. But yeah, we'll all figure it out together. Like, we'll all just do what we can and when we can and how we can. It's cool. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys are all amazing, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Make sure to drink water and do your best. And also, I have to pull up Streamlabs because I don't have my mixing little board here, my Stream Deck board, to be able to press the button to say bye. So I gotta put it up. Gotta pull up. There it is. Okay. Now I gotta say bye. All right. Bye!